Speaking of nicknames, almost every girl has one nickname that they just love to be called. Most girls will drop lots of hints to tell you that they like you, but won't come right out and say I like you or I love you. If you think they like you, there is a good chance they do. We enjoy being kissed by you in front of your friends. It makes us feel like you care a lot about us. Girls hate it when guys say perverted things. Girls love to feel special, even though they might not show it. Girls talk about everything with their girlfriends. So unless you tell us not to tell them about something, they will know about it within 3 days. If you are the girl's boyfriend, that means, you're possibly 90% of their conversation. And believe me, trash talking takes up most of it, unless you're a Greek god, which you're not. Girls hate guys with bad hygiene. Girls love it when a guy pulls them close by the waist. Most girls like a guy that will willing dance with them, even if he doesn't know how. Usually, when a girl is sarcastically mean to you, it means they're attracted to you, but are afraid that they'll be showing too much. Some girls can think about their crushes for 18+ hours straight. No exaggeration too. When a guy says something really sentimental, girls will remember it forever. Girls get embarrassed easily, even if guys don't know what the hell just happened. Girls daydream about their crushes all the time. They just don't show it. When a girl is upset and wants you to listen, she wants you to listen. She doesn't need you to fix it or tell her how to. She just wants you to listen. When a girl is crying, she feels a lot safer if you pull her close and tell her that everything is going to be alright. And more likely than not, it will endear them to you more than anything else. Girls love it when guys say their name. Girls love confidence. When a girl cooks for you, you know you mean a lot to her. Girls hate it when other girls flirt. Yet they flirt themselves too. Ah, the beauty of irony. 1. We don't enjoy talking dirty to you as much as you enjoy listening. You can be beautiful with big breasts, you can be beautiful in your 40s. If you don't have perfect ankles, still you can move your legs in a certain way and look very sexy. Saying something sweet might get you off the hook, doing something sweet will always get you off the hook. Size does matter, but only to hoes, not girls that want relationships. No matter what you say, your ex-girlfriend is a hoe to us. Not because we don't like your taste in women, because believe me we do. It's just that we don't want to have to wonder if she is better than us. And if she is a hoe, we are better. So it makes things simple for us. We are self-conscious by nature, we can't help it. But we can try and hide it. Even if you think it is cool to burp, fart, or emit other strange gases from your body, it is not. Though we sometimes will tell you it is. There is definitely something sexy about a girl with an attitude and a pair of leather pants. We are beautiful at all times, and don't tell us different, unless you make it sound like a compliment, like, you were really pretty yesterday when you wore insert clothing/accessory here, I think you should wear that more often. Whatever you do, don't just show up at our house unexpected or at least without ringing the doorbell. We run around in our underwear just like you do. And no matter how much you would like to see that, we will likely never talk to you again. 1. Don't cheat on us. It may seem foolproof, but girls tell each other everything about everything. Trust me, they will find out and you will be dirt. I like someone who is a little crazy but coming from a good place. I think scars are sexy because it means you made a mistake that led to a mess. We want you to beware of every male relative and all guy friends. All of them would kick your ass at the drop of a hat, and a lot of them wouldn't even wait for the damn hat. We just don't want you to be too obvious. You don't have PMS, so don't act like you know what it's like. Don't try to understand, believe me you never will. Violent statements like if that guy keeps looking at you, I'm going to tear his head off are appealing. We don't want you to say you love us if you don't mean it. A lot of people perceive women as sexy based on their outer appeal. But there's no way to mistake if a woman is confident. We love it when you make eye contact with us while we talk. Most girls are afraid of losing our independence to guys, for some unknown reason. A man who cooks is very sexy. A woman who cooks is not that sexy. Because it's associated in our mind to the domestic cliché of the woman. If you ask a girl out directly, more likely than not, she will say yes to you. Even if she only has lukewarm feelings for you, because it will give her the chance to get to know you better and get to like you even more. Girls like it when you tell us what you are thinking, even if you don't understand it yourself. I love to wear lingerie. The problem is that men always rip it off too quickly. When women are dolled up in lingerie they feel sexy. So let us wear it for 5 minutes. After you've been dating for a while, realize that we really have started to trust you. When you have a girlfriend who truly trusts you, you have a lot more responsibility, privilege, and control than you would think. Be careful with it, most guys would kill for that kind of power, and it can be lost in a nanosecond. Most men think the chase ends once they have us, but truly it has only just begun. You must work even harder to keep us than you do you earn us. We not some trophy you can earn, put on a shelf and admire. You have to care for us like the living human beings we are. When we say no it's no, so stop asking. I'm not really keen on men wearing perfumes. It's just a bit wrong. I don't find it sexy. I prefer essential oils, patchouli is nice. If someone flirts with you, it's a compliment. If you're not interested, accept it but don't flirt back. The woman in your life needs to hear how you feel about her, and often. Tell her now. All women are complicated, and it is doubtful any man will ever fully be able to understand us. But we know that, so it's going to be okay. No, we don't sit on our balls. But they can rest in uncomfortable positions that may hurt. If a woman spits on a man's penis and takes it from behind, it means that the real pleasure comes from behind. That pain or uncomfortable feeling is why we need to adjust, or often sit with our legs apart, because 2. Yes, our balls do stick to other body parts. Itchy balls are like an itch on the bottom of your foot, the fact that you can't really scratch it right away kind of intensifies the itch. There's also not a lot of breeze going on down there. The pinch and roll technique is something that every man has mastered and it is a proven method of itch relief. P.S. It's the skin, not the testicles. Our testicles rest at different heights to ensure they don't knock each other when we walk. The phenomenon known as blue balls is real. Point 1. No, men do not need to be turned on to have an erection. Morning wood is involuntary and often not associated with anything. Yes, there are different degrees of hardness. An erect penis cannot bend. There is no need to test this. Yes, a penis can break. I can only assume it is massively painful. Do penises float? Sort of. It's more like they don't sink. Point 3. Unless a man is super well endowed, his penis does not touch the toilet water. Peeing with an erection is really hard, The pressure/stream of our pee is not always constant, which can make it difficult to aim properly. This is particularly true in the morning and after sex. And sometimes there is more than one stream. Yes, we can stop peeing midstream. It can be uncomfortable though. Yes, peeing on things is fun. It's like our own little target game. Point 3. Yes, we can pee hands-free, a dangerous game. When at a urinal, we keep our eyes straight forward and do not say anything. It's an unwritten law. It is totally acceptable to completely ignore another man's presence in the bathroom. Are beards itchy? A beard typically gets itchy at certain stages, shortly after it's first growing out and then when it gets long. Not so much in the middle stages. Yes, beards keep our face warm. And finally, what's with the spitting? We either have too much saliva or some mucus in our mouth and we don't want to swallow it. Spitting can also be a bad habit, like biting your nails. and sometimes we just like to see how far we can spit.